So once you have your LocalWP hapa hivi, so you go to localwp.com, download this software LocalWP. Then once you download, you install the file. Just go to downloads, click on it, install Evo. So this is to help you run your WordPress offline from your desktop, instead of having to run it online, maybe on where you need to purchase the domain, the hosting and all that. So to avoid all that, because you're still learning, you need this software LocalWP. So let's give it some time to install. So once it's installed, just click finish. Automatically it has to run, so let's wait. Let me minimize my window here. So here it is on my desktop. It's called Local Apple. So it has started. So once it has started, if you just click check here and agree, and voila. So this is where we are going to run our website. So create a free account. You must have an account for you. So me, I'm going to continue with Google, so that now you are logged into Local. Then now we can go back and now start installing our first WordPress website and running it. So once we have an account, then we should be able to just say no thanks. Anyway, since it's taking too long, you can still say no and proceed. So this is now LocalWP. So hapa looks like you haven't created any site. So now you are going to create your first website. So it's just as it says, vile tu inasema create new site. Click on it, create new. So here, spin up your new WordPress the first one here. So just click on it and say continue. Then here you are going to give the website name. So for us, let's call it website, and let's call it learn WordPress. So let's say that's the name of our site. Click continue. For here, don't change anything, leave it as preferred, continue. So WordPress usually has a dashboard. So the dashboard is where you log in to create your to now manage your website, to create your pages and all that. That's now called the admin, the dashboard. So the dashboard, you must have login details. So here let's just add a username and a password. So for me, I'll use my username. I'll just use my email. And here you insert most probably a very good something like this, a very good password, because now WordPress websites are prone to hackers. So it is good when you have like a very complicated password. Okay, so once you have your username and your password inputted here, just say add site. So it will automatically do everything for you. When it brings this, say allow. This is to enable the WordPress to run locally on your computer. So just allow it and give it some time to install everything, the dependencies and all that. Click allow. So it's going to just click allow almost everything that pops up on your screen. Just click allow. It is installing, downloading WordPress and installing the themes and all of that. So let's give it some time. So this will depend with the speed of your internet, basically. So if the speed of your internet is a bit higher, it will take a shorter time. If the speed of your internet is slow, it will take a longer time, because it has to download the entire WordPress kit and install it, so that now you are able to log into the backend and also view the site on the front end. And voila! So now our site is running. So down here inakwambia one site running. Down here it's saying one site running. Then so all the sites that you create on LocalWP, they will appear here on your left where there's this here, local sites. So right here they'll be here. So whichever one you want to run, once you click on it, you say it says stop site. Right here it will be now. Okay, let's stop the site. So now it's not running. So they will be, all of them, they will be here. So you click here, unataka kurun. So for us, we want to run this one. When we say start site, so it will be running. So once you have already installed and it has brought you here, now your website, you already have your first website and it's running. So just click on open site, and here we are. So your site is running. This is the name we gave it, Learn WordPress. We have a simple blog post here where it says welcome to WordPress and all that. So it has done almost everything. What you need is to change this content to match your site. Okay, so what you do now, you have to go to where we call the backend. So the backend is over here. So this is WP admin. So that takes you now to the admin dashboard, where I told you should to save your the login details we created. Okay, so the login details we created, they are to help you to log into hapa kwa WP admin. So let me click on that. So you see, now here I have to input the username na password yenye I created when we were adding this site. So I'll just input, I used my email and that password. So login, and voila. So this is our backend, our WordPress dashboard, and this is our WordPress which is live and is running. Okay, so from here, the first thing once you log into your dashboard is to clear your dashboard. So where it says screen options top right, click on that and uncheck almost everything that is here. Just uncheck them so that you have a cleaner dashboard. Uncheck, and as you can see, that is a clean dashboard, very clean. So you have to uncheck everything, and that does not alter anything on our website because we haven't done anything. Okay, after that, the next thing after this is now installing a theme. A theme is the structure of your website. So for us in this entire course, we are going to learn one theme, and that theme that we are going to use on almost all the websites, because we are not going to use any templates. We will always be building our websites from scratch. So what we are going to do, on your left of the dashboard, there's where it says appearance. You go there, there's these themes. So click on it. Once you are here, now these are the themes that have been installed. We are not going to use any of them. So we are going to add theme. Top left, add theme. Then you just do a quick search over here. Search for Hello Elementor. But for me, it's already here. This is the theme we are going to use, Hello Elementor. So just click install. So a theme is like a skeleton of how your site should look like. Okay, so that is installed. Once you have installed, you activate the theme. So we have installed our theme and we have activated it. So let's refresh our front end and see the difference. So you see there's already a difference. So now we have a new structure. The other structure was almost full to the footer, but this one is very different. Why? Hello Elementor is a cleaner theme. It is a theme that is does not come with anything. It is empty, so you have to feed it with your own content. So that's why you see it's like this. No pages, no nothing here. So now we go back to our dashboard. You can see I'm moving through these two tabs. So this is my admin dashboard and this is the front end. So if you make any changes here, you come to the front end and refresh. You should be able to see those changes. So after installing the theme, now the next thing is to install one plugin that will be now like our next class. I don't know, is to install one plugin that now we are going to use for doing what? For developing the site. So that is called Elementor. So theme is found at appearance. Plugins are found also below appearance. So plugins, click on plugins. Plugins are small softwares that you use to make your WordPress more functional. Okay, so here we're going to add one plugin. That plugin is called Elementor. Why Elementor? Elementor is a page builder. It enables us to drag things, text, images, and now add them on our website. So that's what Elementor helps us to do. So over here, just search for Elementor. Elementor. So it will do a search, and Elementor will, where is it? So the plugins are so many. So for us, we are looking for Elementor website builder. Yeah, the first one here. So just click install. Same process, the one like you did while installing the theme. So install, then activate. Same process. So we're going to install. So once the plugin is installed, now we activate it. So we have done 3 things. We have installed WordPress using we have downloaded LocalWP. Once you download, you install it. Once you install, you create your first site. You give it a name, username and password. Once you are done with that, it installs. Once it has installed, you run the app. Then open the app on the front end. It brings you here. Open the app on the also admin dashboard. It brings you to the admin dashboard. From the admin dashboard, the first thing, you install a theme. A theme, we have said we are going to use one theme, Hello Elementor. Once you have installed your theme, the next thing you are installing is a plugin, and that plugin is Elementor, because we are going to use Elementor as our page builder. So once you have activated it, it brings you here. Just close this top right, just close it. Yeah, takes you back here. Another thing, always clean your dashboard. As you can see, there's this one thing that has come. Screen options, top right, then uncheck. Dashboard is clean always, so that it's easier to navigate between things here. So right now we are done. We can start doing what? Designing our website. So that's all that you do here. So the next thing you need to do is come to pages. So here is where now you add your pages. So we are going to just add one page, which is the home page. So add page, and just close this, and here just give it a name. So we're going to call it home, and publish. So once you are there, just go back to WordPress, the admin. The WordPress logo on your top left should take you back to the dashboard. So just here, you just give it a name, publish, done. Just go back to the admin end like that. So now you can see we have one more page called home. Now we need to tell our dashboard that when someone visits our website, we want them to be taken to what? To our home page, to be taken to this home page, not any other page. So you come to settings here, then go to is it reading or writing? Reading. Yeah, then now you know by default it was being taken to this WordPress post. So we want it to be taken to a specific page. So you change here from your latest post to a static, then select your home page here, home page. So we're going to select the page we have just created, home, like that, and save changes. So that's all now we have done. Okay, so once we have our home page done, now the next thing is developing the site. When we were starting this class, we said our website is made up of the header, the hero section, the body, the CTA, the call to action, and the footer. 5 parts of our website. Okay, so if you go to any website like this part here, the top part, which is the header gets repeated on each and every page. So every page that I go to, you see the header remains the same, the content changes. The header remains the same, but the content changes. So what does that mean? We have to create what we call components. Components they are templates that keep repeating themselves. Okay, so we'll dive that deeper because now we can't create a custom header here, because basically we are using Elementor free. I'll guide you once we install the Elementor Pro version of it. So for now, you just have to go to pages. Now open our home page, click on it, and click what? edit with Elementor. Top left, edit with Elementor. Click on that button, so automatically it's going to open our page in Elementor. Then once it has opened, then now we can drag and drop things on our page and start building the website. So it's not nothing difficult. So let's give it some time. So there it is. Once that it's open like that, just close it. Also close this. So right now the layout is in container mode. For me, it's in this container and grid mode. I don't use this. So one setting you need to do, just click on this where it says exit to WordPress, right click and open in link in a new tab. I want to change my Elementor to use the default containers. They are easier to use than these flex boxes. These are called flex boxes. I don't like using them. So to disable that, by default the latest Elementor comes with these, because these are like their latest grids or layouts. I don't like using them personally. So let's change to the default is it called flex box? No, default container, because these are called flex. These are flex boxes. So once we change, I'll show you how to add containers. Then we end the class. I'll share with you a link. I'll also post it on the description. A link that takes you to how to learn Elementor deeply. So now you'll have to practice on your own. Go through the entire course using now this this site that we have installed, which you'll have to install yours. Then now go through the course while you test what you are learning with this site. It's taking too long. I don't know. So I just want to change from these flex boxes to the normal container. So after that, you just drag things like the text, you drag it and drop it here, and there it is. You can change this to whatever you want to type. You just type it here. If you go to style is now the styling, like it's just English. You can change the colors here. You can change the fonts from here. But now there's one thing I want us to back to dashboard here. How to change from, because this is a common thing. Once you install Elementor, it comes by default with these flex boxes. I don't like using them personally. So to change from flex boxes to containers, you have to go back to the dashboard, go to where it says Elementor, then go to tools. Click on tools. Then it should bring you here. Then once it brings you here, is it tools? Not tools. Settings. Sorry about that. Yeah, settings. Then go to features. Then here look for containers. Here it is. So it's using the default containers. So let's change. Let's make the default containers inactive. So inactive, deactivate these containers, because we want to use instead of using the flex boxes, we are going to use the normal containers. So once this is inactive, you click save changes, go back here and refresh your page, reload. So now it will come with the default now containers. Here it is. So what you do here, you just click, as I have told you on our first class, almost everything, these are rectangles. This is a rectangle, then it has text inside. So that's the same thing here. You just click on this. These are rectangles. So you want a rectangle of how many sides? 1, 2, 3. So for us it is 1, something like that. Go to style. The background should be, you give it a background like that. What do you want to do? I want to add text on top of this background. Click text, drag it, drop it here. The text is not visible. Why? Go to style. The color is the same. Change here to white. You see? Then go to content and write whatever you want to write. Go back here, align, maybe center, basic. So you need now to learn Elementor. You need to learn all these widgets, not all of them, the most important ones. So I'm going to send you a course which I personally used to learn Elementor. It's an entire Elementor course. So let me first check it. I had sent it to someone via email. So I will send it to you. I'll also add it on the descriptions. Then now you'll be able to learn Elementor. Once you have Once you have a good understanding or an introduction, a good introduction to Elementor, then we can dive into now understanding how now the entire, here it is, Elementor. Let's just check it. It's a course on HubSpot. It's free, so you just go through it, watch the videos, learn WordPress for website using Elementor. It's a free course. Here it is. So you're just going to log in. For me, I already have an account, so sign up with Google, continue, accept cookies. You just have to scroll down. So here it is. Shit, where is it taking me now? Yeah, so getting started with WordPress, how to build. Let me just take a quick search. Maybe they updated the course, but based on so these are just videos. Yeah, here it is. So for us, we have already covered getting started with WordPress, installing WordPress. For us, we are using one theme, Hello Elementor, and we have also installed Elementor. So now we are here, how to build with Elementor. So anyway, you can go through the entire course, which I advise. The first thing is just these 2 videos. Go through them. They're not long. They're like 5 minutes long. And go through this here, installing WordPress plugins. It will show you how to install plugins, then it will show you how to install Elementor here. So see, navigating Elementor. This is all you need. So everything you need to learn about Elementor is here, and in fact they are not using the flex boxes, they're using the default container, which is what I want you to learn. So go through this course. I'm going to send the link to you, then yeah, we can meet in the next class, and voila, see you then, man.